Boy, rhubarb is a taste of summer that some people just go crazy for.
I grew into the flavor of rhubarb. The older I get, the more I like it. And you found out
Pie,
too.
you like it in pie?
Love
Crisp,
strawberry
a nice
rhubarb.
crisp.
Anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a drink.
It's a summer flavor, right?
Yeah.
And when they added this flavor, rhubarb, to one of the drinks on the menu at Ward 6, their customers went crazy for that too. So that's where we're headed, back to Ward 6 on the east side of St. Paul for this week's Mike's Mix.
I went to college in England, and the college girls in England would drink this thing called Barbycham, and it's like a pear champagne.
Huh.
Yeah, you know, it's like the English equivalent of a Zima.
And from that classy beginning came the inspiration for one of the most popular summertime cocktails on Ward 6's menu, the Barbycham.
So it's a Barbycham with rhubarb gin.
It's a pink drink.
It is a pink drink, yep.
Bartender Bob Parker infuses fresh rhubarb into gin himself, starting with a London dry style gin.
For each bottle, I would do about 4 stalks of rhubarb. So chop that up, just simmer it just enough to start softening it, not to really cook it in some warm water. I strain off a little bit of that water. We add the gin, let it sit in the cooler for 4 days, and then strain it off. And this is our end product, is this lovely pink rhubarby gin.
Before mixing things up, chill a martini glass with an even mix of ice and water. Then, into an ice-filled mixing glass, add an 1.5 ounces of the gin, an ounce of St. Germain elderflower liqueur, a 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lime juice, and shake it. Strain the mix into your serving glass and then top it off with 2 ounces of sparkling wine.
We use Prosecco. I've got this beautiful Prosecco. But you can use Cava. You could use Dom if you wanted, I suppose, or Moet, you know.
Not on morning TV salary.
Yeah.
That's for the night people. So yeah, Gordon's is an example of the type of gin you could use for that. Tanqueray, also one of those drier gins. And I always look for a little smoother gin, and this is a nice one where like the rhubarb flavor doesn't compete with the juniper flavor of the gin, so it's good.
You know, he has some really creative drinks. Ward 6 has not disappointed with the Mike's Mixes.
No, and it's very much a neighborhood joint, which I think from the outside some people wouldn't necessarily expect this. I know I didn't, but they make a lot of their infusions themselves, and they have a lot of very unique flavor combinations. So if you want the recipe for this and for all the other Mike's Mixes, cco.com/links.
Okay. Well, just